Shannon, how would you explain the programme to someone?
The sort of simplest way that I would explain revenue management to someone is probably with the people behind the scenes who are looking at the data and deciding, okay, these are the prices for your hotels in order to maximise your revenue. But there is a lot more to it than that. If you think about the sort of jobs that you have on property and the different departments that there are, revenue management is one section of that, which, especially if you are on property, you don't have a lot of time to go into the detail of, okay, who's booked my hotel, where have they travelled from, what sort of business is it. We're the people that sort of take that pressure off the hotel, and they can rely on us knowing that we've got that bit of the business for them. So every day we go into the detail of, okay, since the last day, who's booked what in our property and what do we need to do in order to improve? Is that the sort of business that we want? So whether that's groups, corporate, people travelling for leisure, and we have a look at what rate they've booked and whether that's in line with the overall strategies that we've got for the hotel. We work towards forecasts, which we set every year. So we have a strong emphasis on whether we're going to meet that or not each month. So then we make daily changes in the systems in order to set the prices, restrict business where we need to, or what are we going to do strategy-wise to try and get more, which we do in longer calls with the hotel teams. So really, we're very much involved in the hotel teams. We speak to them every day. Our key role is to maximise the revenue for the hotel.
What is the role of revenue management in hospitality?
Yeah, I think every aspect of hospitality is important. But yeah, without the role of a revenue manager, you don't necessarily know sort of where your business is coming from and what rate it's going to come in at. So fundamentally, we're setting the numbers that you see online when you go to book a hotel, and that can make the guest decision as, do I want to stay there or not? So it's a crucial part of the business.
What's next for you, Shannon, in your career?
What's next? So if you'd asked me that a couple of years ago, I don't think I was entirely sure which direction I wanted to take my career, whether it was within revenue management still or to explore different departments and learn a bit more about Hilton generally. But I think over the last couple of years, I've been given more opportunities to mentor other CRMs, and I've really enjoyed that side of it, the sort of connecting with people and helping them with their hotels. So that got me a bit more interested in progressing through revenue management and the different options that we have within Hilton for that. And there's two options. There's Senior Cluster Revenue Manager, and then they've recently, in the last couple of years, introduced a team lead role, which is a sort of a stepping stone to a Senior Cluster Revenue Manager, where you keep some of your hotel portfolio and you have the opportunity to manage revenue managers as well. So that's sort of what I've been working towards for the past year, training towards that. And you do different sort of shadowing of Senior Cluster Revenue Managers and assessments, and hoping that at some point in the future, I'll be in that team lead role, progressing through Revenue Manager.
And what does it mean to be a mentor to others?
It, for me, is massively rewarding because it really shows you what you do and don't know. They ask a lot of questions that you might not have even thought of before. So really that's what helped me build my confidence, especially not having had the revenue management experience. I was thinking, okay, I'm not sure what I know, or will people ask me questions, or will they think, okay, there's more experienced people here who can help me. But really, that sort of mentoring side progresses you so much faster. So if the opportunity comes up for anyone, I would recommend it, because it really improves your people skills, teaches you parts that you haven't thought of before, and also just reassures you that you know the role that you're doing.